The Chinese automobile market is continually evolving at a breakneck speed, and Great Wall Motor, GWM, is doubling down on segment dominance and technology with the launch of the new Tank 500 SUV. The new model fuses off-road capability with sophisticated technology to consolidate the Tank brand's foothold in the high-end SUV sector. First launched in 2021, Tank quickly established itself as the high-end off-road brand for GWM, with a growing range of models that now includes the Tank 300, Tank 400, Tank 500, and Tank 700. Today, the updated model of the Tank 500 will push performance and the integration of technology to new levels. Ahead of its official launch on July 25th, the updated Tank 500 features some major improvements over its predecessor. Its most prominent feature is the addition of a roof-mounted Hesai ATX LiDAR system, part of GWM's Coffee Pilot Ultra suite of future-generation driving assistance technologies. This new LiDAR unit is significantly smaller and lighter than the old Hesai AT128, utilized on the Weiblue Mountain. The ATX's lower profile and weight distribution for efficiency enhance vehicle appearance and performance without compromising scanning range or accuracy. Exterior-wise, the revised Tank 500 still carries its aggressive, square-jawed appearance that reflects its body-on-frame design and off-road heritage. However, there are even discrete improvements to its appearance. The trapezoid front grille acquires new chrome trim, lending a more upscale appearance, and a new greenish exterior color is incorporated into the color scheme. There's a GWM badge on the tailgate now, re-establishing brand identity. Otherwise, the SUV is identical in size at 5,078 mm length, 1,934 mm width, and 1,905 mm height, with a wheelbase of 2,850 mm. That puts it squarely in the mid to large SUV class. Under the bonnet, the new Tank 500 will have the same powertrains as the current car, from both internal combustion engine and plug-in hybrid electric vehicle variants. Among the hybrid units are the Hi 4T and Hi 4Z models, both of which are tweaked towards various user tastes. The Hi 4T model employs a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline four-cylinder engine, producing 248 horsepower, with a 161 horsepower electric motor and a 36.7 to 37.1 kilowatt-hour ternary lithium battery. This setup provides a WLTC-rated 110 kilometers or so electric-only driving range, making it an ideal candidate for short commutes with periodic off-road excursions. The Hi 4Z model, however, takes performance to the next step. It uses two electric motors in delivering a combined output of 610 horsepower, in addition to a massive 59.05 kilowatt-hour battery. The configuration delivers a range in pure electric mode of 201 kilometers, based on WLTC norms. While the Hi 4T focuses on off-road handling of terrain with its standard power delivery and off-road reinforcement, the Hi 4Z focuses on urban driving performance and fuel economy, marrying rapid acceleration with high-mileage performance. The Hi 4Z is also a flagship model of the Tank 500 series. It is powered by an 800V platform and equipped with a high-performance 2.0-liter turbo engine and 3-speed dedicated hybrid transmission. The powertrain configuration includes an electric motor in the front axle gearbox and an independent E-motor on the rear axle. Together, these engines deliver a massive 863 horsepower. There is, however, a limitation in the lack of mechanical linking between the front and rear axles. This configuration hinders the vehicle from applying all the power to one wheel when more than one wheel is losing its grip in difficult off-road situations. Barring this weakness, the Tank 500 Hi 4Z accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in a mere 4.5 seconds, which ranks it amongst the quickest plug-in hybrid SUVs in its segment. With its 59 kilowatt-hour battery enabling 800 volts fast charging, The vehicle can charge up to 163 kilowatts from a DC charger, slashing recharging time. This equates to increased usability for city driving and motorway driving. With the fuel tank full and fully charged, the Tank 500 Hi4Z has a combined driving range of up to 1,096 kilometers. Even with the battery depleted, the fuel consumption is 8.6 liters per 100 kilometers. Interior appointments are commensurate with the model's aspirational premium status. The interior features a gigantic T-shaped dashboard, a floating center control screen that's 14 inches, and an all-LCD 12.3-inch instrument cluster. Rear passengers have a fold-down ceiling-mounted entertainment screen and an integrated frig. Additional comfort on extended drives. Overall interior is designed to accommodate luxury along with everyday utility, satisfying families and tech-savvy drivers. From a business perspective, the Hi4Z entered pre-order at a cost of 379,800 yen, approximately 52,250 USD. In the first 24 hours of its launch, it saw 5,989 orders in China, which indicates enthusiastic demand. This is also an indication of mounting approval of performance-oriented hybrid SUVs by Chinese customers. BYD's direct rival, Fangcheng Bao 8, had manufactured 2,463 units last month. While official sales figures during the pre-sale of the Bao 8 remain unclear, the Tank 500 Hi4Z appears to keep pace with BYD's model in market momentum. The current Tank 500 model range already features options for 5- and 7-seat setups, a characteristic likely shared by the new offering. The first petrol-only variant was introduced with a 3.0-liter V6 engine, prior to branching out into electrified territories with the Hi4T plug-in hybrid. That vehicle utilized 9-speed automatic gearbox and all-wheel drive full-time to appeal to off-road clubs, although the limited demand for such setups within city roads led to the more city-focused Hi4Z. Tank's strategic direction with the Hi4Z evidently reflects an aspiration to cross the hardcore off-roader and urban luxury SUV frontier. It enters a segment seeking electrification, range, and high performance without cutting corners on presence or in-cabin comfort. The introduction of LiDAR technology and Coffee Pilot Ultra also reflects GWM's aim to future-proof its offerings with smart driving features. With production and supply scheduled for Q3 2025 in China and pre-orders starting in August, the new Tank 500 is an elevated refinement of GWM's SUV lineup. Whether employed for regular city commutes, long-distance tours, or spontaneous off-road excursions, it represents the changing needs of modern drivers in China's competitive vehicle market. By further developing and diversifying its powertrain options, Great Wall Motor is not only strengthening the Tank brand name, but also creating its influence on a range of different customer bases. While the battle with BYD is intensifying, the struggle for domination in the electrified SUV space is going to shape China's off-road car landscape of the future.